Hello, Sag and Sag Rising friends. Sondra from For Your Chi. This is your monthly tarot and oracle card reading for May of 2024. Thanks for being here. This is the regular deal. 6 houses on YouTube. The remainder of the 12 houses, the final 6 rather, will be on Patreon. Tier 2 is what you want for that. The link is below. And also, for those of you that want a reading, I will put my booking link below as well. But let's check out your first house, where you're at the first couple of days of May. Emotional withdrawal. The Sagittarius just wants to be alone with his or her thoughts right now, and that's okay. Maybe you want to take a sabbatical, a break, a 3-day weekend to chill out, relax, restore yourself, rejuvenate. I feel like overall this is going to be a much more chill month than the months previous. There's a lot of pause cards here and waiting. But I will say this before I go on to this oracle card. In one of the Leo King's Sagittarius readings, it was last week. It could have been his deep astrology. He was saying about Jupiter, there is nothing that is stopping Jupiter at this time. Where we've had Jupiter that had made very unusual and difficult conjunctions and things like that in previous years, apparently Jupiter is full speed ahead for the next however many months until he goes back retrograde, which is at the end of this year. So, although I see somewhat of a pause here and a regroup, it does not mean that it's going to be a pause for long, because this is also, there are several cards here that are indicative of things happening, good things that are just around the corner. So it is very important for you to stop being pessimistic and start standing in your truth and standing firm in your belief that good things are about to happen to you, that money is going to rain down on you, that amazing opportunities are coming directly to you as if you are a magnet to receive, that you are the receiver of all these cool things, and even a relationship for those of you that want that. I think you get the gist. Second house, your money, your stuff, balance. Well, this is also suggesting it's time to sort of reel back on frivolous spending, balance the budgets, balance the bank accounts. Make sure you're looking at your bank account balances and your credit card balances every day, every other day. Make sure there's no funny or unusual charges that are coming out. This is not an indication of anyone who's doing any hanky-panky, like fraudulent type stuff necessarily, but it's just a good idea for you to see what and how much is coming out for you to get a better idea of spending in general right now. Now, they are telling you, oh, I need to back up, don't I? Wait, sorry, let's reverse back to the first house, where we talked about you relaxing for the first couple of days of May. This is what I'm talking about, letting yourself receive. And so it is. And that's what he's doing, by the way. He is chilling out. He's relaxing. He's in receivership mode, this dude right here on the card. This meditation, whatever the reception is on the other end of that, that could be information, right? That could be information that leads him to a big pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, or an opportunity that leads to more and more cool things. Allow others to give you loving care. Receive without guilt or apologies. Also, receiving from other people. Other people want to give to the Sagittarius right now, the first couple of days of May. Can you blame them? Just say thank you. All right, second house, along with the balance card. Your money, your stuff, time to move on. The bottom of this card says it's time to let go of the old and worn out so that the new can come in. Now, could this be letting go of frivolous spending, canceling the accounts that you no longer use? Sure, it can. That's a message for partial Sagittarians out there. The other part, this is talking about how you're making your money. How you're making your money, for some of you, has grown old and stale. And some of you are looking for a new job, and if you're not but you want to, now is the time to hit the hammer hard on pouring out, redoing your resume, and then just flooding the internet with your resume and looking for a new position. Some of you some of you may be about to...
For more on this, let's bring in Americans for Tax Reform President Grover.
That was weird. Sorry about that. Some of you may be encroaching a brand new career with what I'm seeing here. Okay. Your third house. Your brother, your sister, patience and planning. Well, it's time for them to pause and reassess their life and their values and what's going on right now. What do they need to focus on? Surrounding themselves with positive people and positive situations, which means avoiding negativity. Usually means avoid places like bars where there's just a bunch of drunks and a bunch of negative people who are bitching at each other, fighting, things of that nature. Your fourth house, your house of home, well, they're telling you to be patient right now. This could also be talking about having patience with regard to whom you live with right now. You also have protection. I love this. Not only is your home, your living space protected, your property is protected, the people that live there with you, including yourself, are also protected, Sag. The bottom of this card says, you, your loved ones, and your possessions are safe and protected by heaven. Well, I'll take that any day, especially in the house of home, for real. Excellent. Your fifth house, your social life, your social circle, your fun, your friends. Dating for those of you single, Sag. This could be you reminiscent of times past when you had a different friend group than you have right now. This could also be friends that you've lost, whether they've passed away, whether they've moved away and you don't really see much of them anymore. This could also be you reminiscent of an ex. I hate to say that, but sometimes this happens. With this is the Six of Cups in traditional tarot nostalgia card. They want you to consult an expert. This is interesting. For some of you, if you're looking at meeting new people in the dating world, for those of you single, this may actually be a professional matchmaker. For others of you, you may need to join or want to join a networking group, not necessarily for business, but for meeting friends. I've known people that have met just friends on the internet, joining different groups, Facebook groups like fishing and things of that nature. And then, you know, they're local. Some of these groups are local, and so they have fishing meetups. And then before you know it, you have a new best friend and you go fishing with them all the time. I mean, it's amazing how that kind of thing shows up. What else? For someone out there, this could actually be reaching out to a therapist to talk about your feelings of who exactly you're missing and to explore all of that, all of those thoughts and feelings. And you never know, perhaps this therapist will have a good idea of how you can meet new people that maybe you've never heard before. Your sixth house, your work, your health. You have hope that things are about to get better. You have hope that your job is going to get better, or you have hope that you're about to get a new job. Because the sixth house does rule health, this could be you having hope that you are going to start feeling better physically. Now, this is not medical advice, but if you're in a poor health situation and you haven't sought medical treatment, please do immediately. Do not wait any longer. And keep seeking help until you get it fixed, okay? They also want you, again, like we talked about at the beginning of this reading, to watch your thoughts and watch your words. Do not speak what you don't want to happen. I can't tell you how many times I make my family say cancel, cancel after they've said something that was not cool. It's important to only think about what you desire and not what you fear, especially as it relates to your sixth house of work and health, because those are very important topics. All right, now we're going to look at who's around you as far as zodiac signs are concerned in your seventh house of partnerships. Let me just look here. I'm using my Rider-Waite app. We've got the moon, Sag, so there's a Cancer around you. This could be a Pisces also. We've got the swords, so that's an air sign, Gemini, Aquarius, or a Libra. Oh, and we have a fellow fire sign here. Okay, no water this time. Fellow fire sign is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. If you want to follow me in the extended, we're going to be going over houses 7 through 12, including your romance angel cards for your 7th house of partners and business partnerships, your 8th house of taxes, contracts, legal matters, the source of your significant other's income, if that applies to you, 9th house of career and travel. There is a warning there, by the way. You're definitely going to want to see that if you are taking a vacation in the month of May or booking one. Your 10th house of career, your mother, your 11th house of your child or your best friend, and the 12th house, what's about to happen in 3 months from now in the month of August already. Many blessings to you, Sag. Take care. Thanks for being here with me.